Oh, yeah, you need that sound. People in the local Philadelphia and surrounding areas. This Saturday night, Sweeney's Northeast Philly. This very band, Bryn Athen. Better Days is a song. Bryn Athen will be live in concert this Saturday, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah. Rock all night long. Must be 21 and under. Sweeney's Northeast Philly welcomes Bryn Athen. Better Days. And with that, we take the fellas down. Thank you, boys. And we say good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are 110% live. Kinsey King in the house. Got to hang out with Kinsey this past weekend. Rock out, see some great bands perform, including our dudes from Lady White Rat. Kinsey King coming soon. JD Wolf, nice shirt. Thanks, bro. Little strange culture. You know the best part about this orange and black strange culture? It matches my orange and black Flyers pants. I almost fell and broke my keister. Anyway. Sorry for the people that just tuned in. You from the Northland, indeed. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday night, 100% live, and this is the You Show. You. I am Jeff the Shark Perini. It looks like Solo like Han tonight. Bree Teller, some last minute emergencies. We tried to get back up to no such luck. That's okay. I'm here. I got a lot to talk about. It is Tuesday night. As you know, people in the house, fashionista, to say the least. Still a little under the weather. Still got that little throat thing, so you may see a conk out. A mixture of still a little bit of a sore throat, a huge dose of fan geek-itis. In fact, I got to do it solo. Fan Geek tonight is coming back to the show for her second visit. 8:30 tonight. The brand new EP is Rotted. And the superstars are our guest tonight around 8:30. Miss Jaycee Clark, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I love it. Love me some Jaycee Clark. And if you ever heard her sing and see her perform, etc., you will know 100% why. She is awesome. She is sweet. Don't you know? I can't get enough. And when she replies to my comments and replies to my messages and all, extra faggy because she's so cool. Sings so well. And it was funny, JD, because I know you're a fan. And my wife's like, is that Roses Unread? And I'm like, interesting. But no. And I said, it's Jaycee Clark. And I got her all down with that. But good evening. So Jaycee will be with us around 8:30. Bree Teller, unfortunately, will not be with us tonight. But that's okay. We are going to make it happen. Sorry, I'm still typing things in last minute as news keeps coming in. Good stuff, of course, which we'll talk about a little bit later. I'll type that in, and then I promise I will get back to you. Anyway, Jaycee Clark tonight on the show. We want to thank our guest from last week, Kelsey Livingood, a.k.a. Mischief. Super cool, super hot, just great fun. We had a great time with her. Talking about horror movies and talking about Mischief and family life and the whole 9 years. That was awesome. And like I said, tonight, certainly no exception with a great guest. We are going to welcome, get that banner up there again. Why not Miss Jaycee Clark? Around 8:30. Love her. Some different stuff from her as well. They said the brand new EP is Rotted. And it's Project Sound and Blank Era. So Blank Era is a little more her new direction. So we're going to talk about that as well. So much to talk about. We're going to do a top 5, but I turned it down. It's going to be top 5 things we want for Christmas. And I just want this, man. I want this to keep going and bands to keep playing. And my wife and I's health to maintain and just get to see tons more shows and get out there and make it happen. That's the goal. That's the Christmas wishes. Huge thanks to the team at Chaos Guitars last Saturday's event. I said Kinsey was there and Lady White Rat and other bands were there. Absolutely great for Rose's birthday. Singer Sound, Reese Singer, our good friend, came in and clobbered it with perfect sound. Outstanding work, Reese. I certainly do hope that you can hear this because keep up the great work. It was JD Dude, banger. Kinsey King, we were there headbanging and man, just having a great Power Rangers costumes. Yeah, that's got to go down with that new song. But yeah, man, we headbanged. Some great video my wife got. My wife loves Lady White Rat, and there was just some other great bands there, and I'm ashamed that I didn't get the whole banner with the names, and it's all over my page. I'm just so excited for tonight. Totally nerded out for Jaycee Clark. I always get that way. Our Eagles came away with another victory this past Sunday. I said trap game. It wasn't pretty. They did survive the Carolina Panthers, and they move on this week to face the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's going to be super hard. Dude, Sam the Man Darnold, 5 big TDs. Skull, the Vikings, red hot right now. It's going to be a great playoff this year. Yeah, great video with Drown, which I like. I'm going to need some of that. Man, what a mess. Great time, though. I stayed pretty sure, right? I had a long ride ahead of me. But a thank you to Todd Fry, the awesome drummer, Mr. Todd Fry. Thumbs up. We love it. Let's get to some music. We're not going to do top 5. What is up, Todd? Thanks for popping in, dude. Todd has performed with us before over at the Fuge, and ever since then, he's become a fan of what we do here. Loves checking out these new bands. We love Todd. Great dude. Great contributor to our program. And I think this one's going to be kind of a banger, what we got going on here tonight. Let's play some music right off the bat. Blank Era is the new project from one of my absolute favorite singers and tonight's guest, Miss Jaycee Clark. They've got a couple great ones, but we're going to try playing the whole EP tonight, 5 songs. This is just me. Let's make time for all 5 songs. Let's start out with this awesome one that I've been blasting all day, Blank Era. Lead singer Jaycee Clark. The song Barely Alive off the brand new EP, Rotted. We'll be back live 3 minutes, 15 seconds. This is Tuesday night, and the Yo Show is 100% live. Stick around. We got a announcement to make when we return. We'll be right back.
Everything seems fine, but underneath the surface I'm fighting for my life. You say that you love me, but it's just for show. When the going gets tough, you know where to go. You only love me when I'm bleeding, when I'm barely alive. Never know how far you're sinking, so I'm sipping on poison, hoping to survive. This road's called the world. I'm better off blind. You only love me when I'm bleeding, when I'm barely alive. I'll bleed for you. I'll give up my soul. You only like to hurt me. I'm fighting for my life, but you only really want me when I'm out of control. You only love me when I'm bleeding, when I'm barely alive. Never know how far you're sinking, so I'm sipping on poison, hoping to survive. If this road's called the world, I'm better off blind. You only
Oh, hell yeah. Available now on all streaming platforms, just like the video said. Jaycee Clark. We love her. That is the brand new banger. Barely Alive. Blank Era. Rotted is the brand new. Man, there's so much to talk about. I got to jot this down. Rotted, of course, is the EP. And Blank Era. And Jaycee Clark. Absolutely great stuff. Banger of a song. Super talented singer should be with us tonight around 8:30. We did get some do's and don'ts, so there's certain things you will not hear us talk about. And that does not matter, because she is fantastic. A couple of announcements. Promise I make some announcements. We got one to make here. And once again, this is a local person jam here of the local Philly people. Actually, it's a little early for that, so we'll do that shortly. Let's do this one first. How about it? We're going to talk about the Key Concert Series, a great thing that we do here with the Yo Show, SRR Promotions, etc. The Fuge is the place, and this year, Saturday, December 28th, we're doing a little Christmas and New Year special featuring two amazing tribute acts. Eric Richardson portrays the great Dean Martin with Richard DeSimone as Frank Sinatra. The music of Martin and Sinatra, a Christmas and New Year's special event, Saturday, December 28th, 6 p.m. Get your tickets now. KeyConcertSeries.Ticketspice.com. Only $15. The great music of Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra by Eric Richardson and Rich DeSimone. That is what is going up with the Fuse. That's going on with the Fuse, rather, this month. Should be great. Holiday season rolling in. Derek filmed in the house. A big yo to my dude, Derek. Good to see you, bro. What are you drinking these days? So Friday night is the Staten Island invasion. Again, shout out to my dude Brian, his wife Christy, her brother Sean, and little Bryce. We're heading up there this weekend. Just got a great text, one of my favorite texts. What are you drinking these days, brah? Brah! Want to make sure I have some good stuff on hand Friday. With that. Let's go a little banana bread, anything. I'll bring some Yingling, of course, because New York needs Yingling. We all do. And we'll go from there. We'll start off with that. Again, Jaycee Clark, Blank Era with us around 8:30 this evening. We talked about a great victory this weekend by our Philadelphia Eagles and a real tough one coming up this week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I want to make this announcement. Holiday season coming, we're changing things around a little bit. So going to the calendar as I look, we're going to have a little bit of a Christmas special on the 18th. Angela Marie said, if you do a Christmas special without me, so Angela Marie will come on. We're mostly going to play Christmas songs from bands. We might have a guest also. Haven't decided yet. So that's going to be the 18th. It's going to be a triple header Yo Show that week. December 17th, Tuesday, we have Ruinous on the program. December 18th, we're going to do a Christmas celebration. And then this just in. Thursday, the 19th, next Thursday, we are going to do a very special episode of the Yo Show and a world premiere song from the one and only Strange Culture. That's right. Just got word a few short moments ago from my man Noah, the awesome drummer of Strange Culture. He said, we're in, man, Thursday night next week. What time? We would love to come on and talk about the song and what's to come for Strange Culture. They may not want to play the track, though. Ooh. Yeah, okay. We may not get the track, but we'll get the boys on Thursday night. They'll talk about Friday's release, next Friday. I think they may have obligations that they can't play the song. We get it. We're going to try and debut it for you. Either way, Strange Culture are going to come on. We're going to talk about it. We're going to play some of their other songs, as you know we love to do here on the program. So definitely get ready for that next Thursday. So we're coming at you 3 times next week. Set accordingly. 17th, Ruinous. 18th, Christmas Special. 19th, Strange Culture. Of course, we're back tomorrow night, too, We're going to try for Yo exclusive. It's iffy. Tomorrow night, Yo Show Wednesday. Cheyenne Edinger will be in the house as guest co-host as we welcome back the one and only Laura Cheadle, who we absolutely adore. This will be like her 4th visit, I think. We love her. Tomorrow night. Next Thursday night. Strange culture. So much going on. This is such a fun avenue. I love getting on here and just digging it with you people with nice, cold Yingling Lager. Hint, hint. Yingling Traditional Lager, original amber beer. DG Yingling and Son Incorporated, Pottsville, PA 17901. America's oldest brewery since 1829. They have yet to pay me a dime, but I'll do this all the time. Love me some Yingling. Works for me great tomorrow. After all these Yinglings. Triple yo. That should be some kind of stunt. Or a song. Or something. My man Philly Frank in the house, and his timing is absolutely perfect for what I am about to also give you next, because we always promote great things. This is going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome. This Saturday, the Ashley Furniture at 908 West Street Road in Warmminster, PA. And that Warmminster sounds familiar. It's also where we do the Fuge. So you know how that goes. Let me take this down a little bit. But anyway, let me get the banner up for you because I put a pretty nice banner on there as well. It is the Ashley Furniture Huge Holiday Sale. You can meet the one and only Cousin Eddie, actor Randy Quaid from Christmas Vacation. The RV will be there. You can get a pic with the RV. How do you like that? That's pretty cool right there. 25% off all furniture, 25 months. No interest. Q102. Awesome local radio station will be your host. Come hang out. Q102's Buster and snap a pic with Randy and the iconic RV, plus some incredible giveaways like an Ashley gift card, 75-inch TV, brand new laptop, PS5, Jingle Ball tickets, and more this Saturday. Ashley Furniture, 25% off a big holiday special. Christmas Vacation actor, Cousin Eddie himself, Randy Quaid. Plus win the giveaways. Ashley gift cards, 75-inch TV, laptop, PS5, Jingle Ball tickets, and more. Hosted by Q102's Buster and the Philly Captain. Q102, one of the best event throwers of local radio stations around. Great stuff. Great music. Great team over there. Thanks to my man from Philly Frank, who, of course, was part of the promotion. This and said, dude, how about popping this out on your show? And I said, why the heck not? Because it does look awesome. 25% off all furniture that day, too. And 25 months, no financing to celebrate Christmas. Come check it out. If you're in the area, 908 West Street Road, Warmminster, PA, Centerpoint Place, Ashley Furniture. Should be a good one. I like that. I'd love to meet Cousin Eddie and get near the RV. Maybe like drink and crush a beer, stay shitters full, fun stuff like that. And thank you, Frank, for letting me present that. I'll let everybody know out there, if you got something to promote, present, we're currently doing it at no charge. But, hey, get heard. Get seen. You never know. Like Thursday night when Strange Culture comes on talking about their new tunes. There's going to be people in here. Tomorrow night when Laura Cheadle's on the program and Cheyenne Edinger co-host, there's going to be people flooding in. And tonight with Jaycee Clark, there's going to be people flooding in. So, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, man. Merry Christmas. Shitters full. Some of the greatest. My wife absolutely loves Christmas Vacation. And we had that Let's Argue segment last week where we asked people to get rid of a movie. And a lot of people say Christmas Vacation. Oh, I get it. I don't. I did promise you all tonight, since I'm solo, that we're going to try and play all 5 songs from the brand new EP, Rotted, by Blank Error, with our amazing guest, Jaycee Clark, singing. So why not get another one out here? Let's play Villain Drug, shall we? We got a few minutes. Villain Drug is one of the brand new ones from Blank Error, featuring tonight's guest, Jaycee Clark. Brand new EP, Rotted. This is Villain Drug. This is the Yo Show live Tuesday night. We'll be back in about 3.5 minutes. Enjoy. We're playing the whole darn thing tonight. Rotted EP. Let's do it.
I'm hiding from the monsters in your head. I can save you when you break down in debt. Your angel's watching up. You wanna feel the rush? Let me be your feeling drug. No running from the vices that you crave. I can help you break free from this cage. The angel's watching up. You wanna feel the rush? Let me be your feeling drug.
Woo! I got to tell you, everybody, I have been playing this EP Rotted all week long. It's fantastic. Blank Era, and it's Jaycee Clark's brand new project, and this is her second visit on, and I'm going to, again, breathe deeply. I am beyond fan geek, and I'm solo tonight, so there's so much nervousness. So I need my audience out there to be kind, too. Whew, I got to tell you, just a couple of great songs. Villain Drug, terrific. And it's our very special guest this evening. One of, if not maybe, my most favorite person in the entire world. An incredible singer. A super cool human being and just an awesome person with a deep message. Always on the grind, always on the work. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our very special guest. Let's give it up for Miss Jaycee Clark. Yeah!
Hi. Oh, the applause. I live for it.
I live to present it because we just love what we do here. Like I said, getting great talent to come on. And just say the EP already. People are already jumping on it.
Well, thank you for having me, and thank you for allowing me to talk about this bit of music that I just burst out of nowhere. I'm so excited.
So I'm very happy for you, too. And the only thing, I went purple with the background here, but your hair changed.
We're letting the color fade out so that we can do something new and inventive that, is a little outside of my comfort zone.
Well, I'm excited for that. I definitely am excited for that. It seems like you're going, I mean, let's start with the brand new EP, Rotted, and the Blank Era project. You're branching out. Tell us
Yeah.
about the branch out and what it means to you. Because I know it's kind of like a rebirth for you and a chance to really do what you always wanted to do. So tell us all about it.
Yeah, I was in a place where I felt like I was just like stuck in Groundhog's Day, doing the same thing over and over and over, and trying to manage reactions, trying not to, cause any confrontation anywhere. And I realized that that part of me is just dead and long gone. So I wanted to create a piece of music that kind of reflected that internal battle of trying to hang on to a part of yourself that you've sort of outgrown, and all of the weird, complicated emotions that come with shedding an old self. And poof, Rotted came out.
That is pretty great. And of course, we get excited for it. And like I said, this is a new project, Blank Era. Where did the name come from, and what does it mean? Is it kind of like a clean slate, and here we go again?
Yeah, it kind of had a dual meaning. I remember in my little hermit period, I was just kind of on TikTok lurking in the shadows, and I kept seeing a lot of the girls being like, I'm in my healing era, I'm in my villain era, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, I kind of think that's a cute idea to sort of steer into allowing yourself to change with, as you grow as a person. So I had blank and era typed out in my notes app, and I wanted to put a word there, but the more I looked at it, I'm like, maybe blank is just the word, because you should be able to fill in the blank anytime you see fit. But it's also super symbolic of my own personal blank page. So perfect. Let's go. Let's run at it. We're not going to overthink. We're doing that a lot less in this project. Is we're going to try to get out all the brain gremlins and stop overthinking, because I am so guilty of that.
That's a good thing, and it does come with talent. And again, they said you come on, I'm a massive fan, but it's part of talent to overthink, to want to do so much, and sometimes it's something as simplistic as a hair color change. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like, simple thing, get back to really being you, because in your heart, it's just an awesome talent. Like, your music's always great. Your
Thank you.
creativity is always great, so I'm a big fan. Um, I wanted to do the timeline here. Fell off a little bit. I got so excited. The EP is rotted. We're gonna play all the songs tonight. We're gonna play all five.
Oh, okay. Let's deep dive. I love it.
Right? Since I'm by myself, no co-host. Later on, after you go, we'll play the last couple. We've played two already, and it's just amazing. "Barely Alive" is the first one, and I love it. I love those kind of songs from you, where it's you giving that good scream and shout, like the angst behind great music. It's
Yeah.
almost like you're really speaking to us. Tell us a little something about that song and the EP as a whole.
Yeah. Barely Alive was the first song that was written as part of the Rotted EP. And it's about somebody or a toxic relationship where the person can only love you when you are at your worst, but never when you're at your best. Because when you're at your best, it's harder to control. And sometimes that toxic relationship is one that you have with yourself, which is what I personally am guilty of. I'm huge at self sabotage and using things like disordered eating and alcohol to sort of mask or run from problems. So I kind of channeled all of that into Barely Alive. So that's sort of things that I don't really like to talk about. I've never really written about it before because I've always been too scared to. But with this new
Yeah.
project, I found like, I feel like I've always kept a wall up between me and my audience. And I kind of want to take it down and let people get to know me, who I am behind like the music, that I am a person that struggles with people pleasing and, being in my own head and fighting my own demons and trying to compare and contrast myself to everybody around me and
Sure.
overthinking what people want instead of what I want. So that's what Rotted is. Rotted is me kind of shaking all of that and just trying to rediscover who I am as a person in the here and now.
It's pretty great because you hear artists say that when they speak about their most truest life and their most truest from the gut, it seems to always make fantastic albums. Is there a fear in you? I know we talked about before with your emotion and how deep you get in it. Is there a fear that, like, look, this is all my emotions, all my heart, and every feeling is going on this music? God, I hope people like it. Any fear?
It is really scary to kind of open yourself up to critique like that, which is the reason that I've always kept a wall there. So when somebody talks shit about you, you can always tell yourself, well, they don't know me. But it's in those moments of vulnerability that you can actually find your tribe, find the people that actually see you for you and, understand you. So I felt like I had to kind of put myself out there. And in a weird way, putting Rotted out was the least anxious I've ever been about putting music out because there were no expectations. I'm like, I just want to write cool songs. I want to do things that make me happy, put it out, and the people that get it, and the people that don't will fuck off and I never have to talk to them again.
There you go. And to use an analogy, let's use a baseball analogy since those guys are making hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
This Rotted EP, 5 for 5. Perfect. Every song absolutely bangs. Such
Thank
a
you
fan.
so much. I had no idea like what it was going to be going into it. I just knew that I was going to do a 5-song EP and I kind of wanted each song to touch on like a stage of grief because that's what I was grieving was, my old life essentially. So there's, acceptance and anger, depression, denial, bargaining, all of those things are
Yeah.
in there, but they're all kind of like intertwined because you never just experience one and then it's over. They always kind of are fighting with each other. So I'm
Yeah.
super stoked that I kind of got to story tell without it being like a concept record or being super on the nose.
Pretty cool. And for a guy like me and a lot of people that listen, and this isn't meant to be the wrong way, but a lot of us are just like, man, this absolutely rocks without getting too deep inside of what it means until a couple times you start to hear it, feel it. Knowing you and the conversation we had in the past, kind of felt like that's exactly where you were going. Like a new you, a new attitude, breaking out of some of the past and being a new me. I admire it 100%. As
Yeah.
far as not to be ignorant to the actual answer, but blank air, is this pretty much you, an artist, or is it like a band together?
So far it's me. It's all me. Blank is essentially like my alter ego at this point. She's my drag
Cool.
name, or like my wrestling name. It's just kind of like a character that I created, so to speak. Eventually, I would love to have some musicians involved, at least for like the touring aspect of it, because I would love to be able to go out on the road and meet all the people that have supported this journey. Um, but yeah, I'm really glad that you kind of picked up on all of the little nuances that were in the songs, because they were very intentional. I wanted the whole thing to kind of feel like a vent session. So I wanted it to sound ugly and raw and have moments of like keeping breaths, and so you can hear that it sounds like hyperventilating in certain parts.
Yes. I did notice that too. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, these are just like little things that like I don't even know if people will pick up on, but they meant a lot to me to keep it in there.
Sure.
So the fact that people are singling out these things that I literally sprinkled in just for me and telling me that that's a part of the song that they like really felt personally, I'm like, holy shit! I wasn't even trying for that. It was just like a little Easter egg for me, but that's just goes to show that the people that get you will truly get you, and it's been so exciting. I cannot be more hype about the last month since this EP's been out. Like,
That's
what? This is my life now.
yeah. It's so incredible. I love that it is your life. And for the people watch the show and tell me I'm a little bit of a nerd, okay, I got big Funko Pops and I get geeked and all that. To drop in the phrase Easter egg just geeked me out beyond belief.
Good. It's working then.
Yo, it's absolutely working. Like I said, I'm a fan geek. I get nerded out for it. Another thing about the EP that I love, like, when you want to know who's listening to you, our good friend Nick Myers, who runs
Yeah, hi,
717
Nick.
Entertainment. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's in the house, but hello, Nick. And when I posted you were coming on, he was excited. And then he said the new EP is a banger. It is. It absolutely rocks. So when more people get involved, people I know, and apparently you were at our way before at Love Drafts with Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't believe I missed that.
We played with I Set to Kill, and it was my first time. I love drafts, and that is such a sick venue. Like,
Sick. Yes.
love you just eat it up. Lots of room for activities. I like that.
There sure is. I mean, me and Nick have never really worked together on promoting stuff, but I definitely would like to drop in again. Hey, man, bring blank era to the house and let's have more Jaycee Clark. And a lot of you great women out there like Molly Rennick and Francesca Destruct and all these women that are just so awesome in music right now. I love it. I get so into it. It's amazing.
I'm obsessed with it right now.
Yes, that's a good word for it because I definitely am. And again, like I said, it's the powerhouse female. Are you kind of role modeling for female out there, would you say? Or is it just, hey, man, it's just a word, feel it, love it?
Yeah, I don't think I'm angling for any particular demographic. My goal is truly just to be as authentic to myself as possible and try to get rid of some of these people pleasing habits that I've had since I was like 3 years old. like just to truly create songs and try things that I think are fun and that I'm enjoying doing and putting it out, like I said, without overthinking and coming. That's what this whole EP was. I'm like, I have to pick a single, I have to like do that. I'm like, dude, I could literally just drop all of it because like who gives a shit? Like I don't have to follow any particular format just because that's what everybody else is doing. I can do whatever I want and I'm gonna. So here we are trying things, throwing shit at a wall and seeing what sticks.
The most badass woman on the face of this earth. I absolutely love it. I do love your, like, we talk about social media, sometimes good, sometimes bad, great to promote. But I watch your interaction with friends, family, and it is just angelic almost. You're like a doll when it comes to the way that you are with people. I think it's amazing. How great is support? Because you got to have real close support, of course.
I'm a big stickler for loyalty. And like, so because that's just who I am as a person. If I am like ride or die for you, I go above and beyond. If you don't like that person, I don't like that person. Like that's just very much who I am. And it's kind of over the last few years, I realized that not everybody is like that. And I was really bitter about that for a long time. but I get over it. You realize that not everybody is like you. And so you just have to kind of dig your way through the weeds and figure out the people that do have your back. And luckily, I've had such a great support system for this EP that I truly didn't even know that I had until it came out. Like the messages that I was getting from people saying just the nicest things was so overwhelming in the best possible way. So it's really been great to kind of see who's in your corner at any given time. That's another thing that I kind of tell myself. I'm like, everybody hates me, nobody likes you. It's just, I'm like a weird shy person anyway, so I'm terrible about reaching out. But communication's a two-way street. So I'm like, oh, I haven't heard from this person. They must hate me. And then in the back of my head, I'm like, yeah, but you didn't reach out to them either. So we're just unlearning and unpacking a lot of trauma and, things that's going on in life. And it has been a road. But, I think we're getting somewhere, maybe. A bunch of cool songs are coming out of it, if nothing else. So I'll take that win.
I'll take that win. That's clutch for me and a lot of people in our audience, and you yourself, and everybody that gets in the music scene. So if that's what we get out of it, you're doing something right.
Yeah, just follow where the road takes you.
You had mentioned Bitter. It was funny. Friends of ours, the band Twisted, had made their way down to made their way down to Nashville a couple times to record.
Just
And
saw them.
you've met them. Are they terrific or what?
They're amazing. So nice, so talented, so hungry to like just create cool songs. And I love to see it.
It's definitely a goal of mine to somehow, some way, put the two of you together on the same bill somewhere out in the PA area to
I'm
to
sure.
rock out here. Oh, I would love that. It very much made for each other. Three amazing women, of course, yourself and Sarah, who plays drums, and Kayla, who sings. Talented artist. I love it. And last year they invited me to go down. Didn't make it. This year the wife said we're going on vacation for around Thanksgiving time. I'm like, cool, let's go to Nashville. She's like, we've been. I want to go to Vegas. 0 for 2 and seeing Jaycee Clark. I'm trying to get out and just meet you. I know you're shy. Trust me, I'm geeked enough
I
to be
am.
shy enough too. So,
And I am like a huge hermit. So I stay inside a lot. I think I had like my going out phase and it's just emotionally exhausting. So now I'm just super content to stay inside, watch my trash TV like Jersey Shore or whatever, and hang out with my dog. Like
there you go. And you get into those, and it doesn't matter age or anything. You come to a point in your life, like, you know what? There's a lot of fake when you're out and about.
yeah.
There's a lot of real right inside, and like I like to go somewhere local and maybe have a beer or two, and a little something to eat, and come home.
Yeah.
Not that rowdiness anymore. It's past me. And sometimes just sitting with my wife, watching her try to learn bass, my dogs. I rewatch my old episodes. I'm home, man. I'm good. I feel
Yeah,
better.
exactly. And that's the thing. I felt like for so long I had to go out and do something every single weekend to like
Momo.
validate myself.
Yeah.
But I was too afraid to like just be alone with myself and enjoy my own company. So now that I've learned to do that, y'all are going to have a real good excuse for me to leave because we're cool here.
I'll just, when I make it to Nashville, I'll just wave from the window in the street. Like, what's
Oh
up?
no, if you're in town, hit me up. We'll go have like coffee or dinner or something. It'll be great.
I'm okay with all that. I see the world class coffee or dinner. I love that. Can you imagine sitting? I would just geek. I'd be like blushing red, wouldn't know what to
Not
say.
necessary at all. You'll hang out with me for like 15 minutes and you'd be like, this girl is stupid.
I've heard you prefer. I've heard your songs. It's a good stupid, a very good stupid.
I like to think so, but that's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine.
The when you talked about like the change and like change the hair, change the look a little bit, do you think there's anybody out there who's like, oh no, don't do that. Oh, don't change on us or like lose you. Like, where'd you go? Is that
Oh
a
yeah.
is that a fear? I know we talk about fear and being fearless at times. Is that a fear?
It's not a fear, and it's something that I've already experienced. Like I've had a ton of rainbow hair colors at this point. It was just sort of my shtick. And every time I change it, somebody will be like, I miss this color, go back to that color, whatever. And it's just kind of like, but I just want to do what makes me happy. And if I've had a certain hair color for a year and a half and I'm bored and we move on, then we'll circle back eventually.
Right.
But yeah,
um,
so I want to go and branch out and just play with different things, because why not? Life's too short, and I don't want to be on my deathbed being like, damn, I wish I had changed it. Like something as like innocuous as a hair color.
right. And that's good. There's nothing wrong with that either.
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted without directly getting into it, um, to reinvent yourself. There was a previous band, and you're singing in that amazing. I fell in love with it. Now you make this new change. So you know what? I can I can branch. I can keep doing. I could be new, and I hear the same exact perfect singing and the perfect sound. So yeah, I mean, while some people feel, oh, you got to carry a band or else, you're kind of doing this thing your way, and it sounds even better than what you were doing before.
Yeah, I think the point is to always just challenge yourself and push yourself and continue to grow as a person, as a creative, all of those things. And when you're doing something for so long, it's a group decision, and I just want to be selfish for a minute. I don't want to ask people permission to do anything. If I want to put something out, I just want to do it. If I don't want to do something, I want to say no, and that's the end of it, not have like arguments and stuff over things. So I really just, like I said, I just kind of want to be an asshole and be selfish for a minute, because I've never gotten to. And speaking of women in rock, there's been so many women right now that I've been inspired by, like
Yeah, tell us,
Poppy,
please. Oh
Poppy,
yeah,
Charlotte
yeah.
Sands, Mothica, Upsall, Death by Romy, like all of these women who are just standing on their own and just kind of putting forward their vision. And I'm like, wow, I'd love to do something like that. And then I did.
And then will the name change with that big fame?
Hell no. They probably,
Nah.
well, I never say never. Who knows? But I'm just stoked to focus on the here and now, not focus too much on the what ifs of, tomorrow necessarily, because I feel like, again, for so long, I've always lived in the what if and never stopped to like smell the roses and appreciate the right here and right now. So we're going to do that for a little bit.
Why not? Your modesty blows me away. When I say things like superstar and this is amazing and love it, and you're like, wow, thank you, or no, not me, and stuff like that. So I always feel very confident in the
But
words
maybe
you
one
say.
day.
Right. I'm here for it. I get the big catcher's mitt out, and I'm here for it.
When
So
somebody accuses me of being an industry plant, I'll know that I've made it.
yes,
That's my dream, is for someone to comment, industry plant. And I spit everywhere. I'm so sorry.
that's perfectly okay. Didn't even notice. But and that's the beauty of social media. There is a billion critics who have never even picked up a microphone, let alone an instrument, let alone anything.
Yeah.
Where does the balls come from? Tell me, please, because I'm blown away by it.
Oh, it's so funny. There is nobody that wants to tell you how to do your job more than someone that's never done it.
Yes. I
Okay, cool. What now? You've stated
exact
your opinion. Cool. We disagree. What now? It's the
like
same thing that want to people on the internet that want to come for your looks, come for your weight, come for how you sound, and just talk shit about you. And it's like, okay, where do we go from here?
right. Like did they walk around, show their buddies like, oh look what I said.
Yeah.
Okay,
I, I
okay,
always
dude.
I always see a thing saying the people that talk shit, if you never hear people talking shit from someone that's doing better than you. And I don't listen to people who are not where I want to be anymore. So you just got to take it with a grain of salt. And it does suck to hear when someone's like, you're ugly, you're fat, you sound like a trash bag, or just whatever. And like, it really used to hurt my feelings. But like, now I'm just kind of like, hurt people. I'm sorry that you have something shitty going on in your life.
Man, I'm shocked that you would get that. Maybe it's a selfish side of me, and I mean the fact you're sitting right in front of my face. But I just find it. Some people, I guess, you can never satisfy because this is
Never.
great stuff. And like I said, from the heart, this is your true gut feeling laid out there. I know our audience loves it, and the people that tune in. I know I did. I played it the last couple days through and through. Um, And my wife heard it. Now, my wife, I don't know if this is flattery or not. Are you familiar with the band Roses Unread?
Yeah, I love them.
That's who she thought it was at first. She's like, is it Roses Unread? And she's blasting. I'm like, no, it's Jaycee Clark coming on the show. And she's like, oh, the two of them are fantastic. So she's a fan already. She's on board.
That's awesome. And Allison is amazing. So
Yes.
I will happily take that compliment.
That's pretty good. That's a good one. She said, I'm like, wow, that's pretty good. And maybe Allison in her own right will take that as a compliment as well.
It was so funny. We got to share a stage a couple of years ago after many years of being online friends. And it was so cool to meet them in person, share a stage, and just get to know each other. I felt like we've been BFFs the entire time. And
Yeah.
it's always great when you meet somebody off the internet and you're like, oh, you're actually just as cool in person. Love, 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 love. Great people.
Unfortunately, then we can't meet because I am nowhere near as cool in person.
Damn it.
I always joke around about that. Like, not joke around, but I tell people, like, oh, I'd love to meet some of the guests that have been on the show. And a lot of local bands we'll go see and meet and hang out with because it's fun that they're here. It's even more fun to see them live. I get in the signed set list and they're like, awesome. Like, hey, I feel like something. So I like to get involved. My wife is in the house. She says a big yo. And like she's learned. Another awesome woman taking inspiration from great artists that come on this program. She's learning bass. And
Hey.
she's learning bass. And we have become just... It used to be, the Yosho's here, Jeff, and sometimes Jewel. Oh, the Yosho's here, Jeff and Jewel. Now it's like Mr. and Mrs. Yosho are here, me and my wife. So,
I love that.
cool. Right? It's great, and I'm sure she'll be a fan of yours as well. The every artist says the same thing. Oh, I got tons of songs lined up. I've been writing so much. Writing from your gut like you do. Do you have a ton of material, or is, you know what? Some emotions are going to come around. We're going to go back at it.
I do have some stuff that's in the vault that I'm probably going to sink back into and rework a little bit and kind of, get ready for the world.
You can say the world. Why not?
Yeah, but I thought that Rotted was really important to be the first piece that came out because it was kind of like an introduction to what comes next. Just kind of like a how we got here of sorts, and like a little love letter to that transitional period before we get into like, okay, well, that's how you became blank era. Now this is who we are. And I'm really excited to get some of those songs in front of people because I think they are so fun and so stupid in the best possible way. And I can't wait to just take the training wheels off now that we've launched and really push the envelope and push myself to, continue to be bigger and more ridiculous and just be more offensive as a human.
I don't know if it matters, and I'll say it here on the air. Being a guy, straight up heterosexual dude, and I'm driving in the car and I'm like, yeah, go girl. You know what I mean? That's what your music does for me. I am rooting for you the entire friggin' EP. You're like my hero for that entire EP.
Oh, it just means that I just don't want it to be super gendered. I want men to be able to listen to it too and, get their FU on. I mean, it's just a human experience of, being angry, being depressed, being, lost, being broken, all of those things. So, I write through my lens, but obviously I try to do it in a way where it could be talking about like a multitude of different situations and people can take those songs and make it theirs and apply it how they need to listen to it to like help them through their certain situations, just like it helped me through mine.
So freaking cool. Really just so smart and so well said. Bands today, bands right now, or even in the past, anybody you're listening to a lot lately? Anybody inspiring you or...
Yeah, I've really been into Death by Romy recently. She's kind of like a rock artist that's also sort of like super synth driven. She opened up for The Used recently, and I think
nice.
Metal and all kind. I'm obsessed. It's very like female fronted Nine Inch Nails vibes, kind of, which I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
I've really been loving the new Linkin Park, which I know is a hot take, but I think that it's a great album and such a fun reintroduction to a band that most people know and love. Who else am I listening to right now? I'm always listening to A Day to Remember. That will never change.
Yes.
I'm sure
Yes.
people are tired of hearing me talk about it, but I have to so I can make my montage later when I meet them and collab. We're
There you
still
go.
manifesting. But then I've also really loved this artist called Upsal, who does kind of
Right down.
like dark alt kind of vibes. She's a badass, super cool. Recommend checking her out.
Awesome.
And then just, all the usuals. I love Wage War. I love Motionless in White. I love like that kind of stuff. So it's just, I've been trying to just listen to Octane a little bit more, put my Spotify on shuffle and just try to discover new things. Cause I feel like I get stuck listening to the same things over and over and over.
Yeah.
But I've also been back in my Limp Bizkit phase, so heavy right now. As you can tell with my backwards hat. Like I'm just
Same. You talk about people that make their little jabs on the internet. Some guy said, "What's this podcast with the Fred Durst wannabe on it?" And I'm like, "Okay, bro, I got you."
Tell me you don't get it without telling me you don't get it.
Exactly. You're exactly right. And like you said, ownership.
I think that Limp Bizkit is the band that does a great job at not taking themselves too seriously, which is something that I have been drawing a lot of inspiration from because I feel like everything that I've done has been so serious that and if you know me, you know that I'm like a sarcastic, snarky, goofy person, and I just kind of wanted to explore some more of that in my music. So I thought, who better than Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, absolutely. I've always been a fan, and I seen him a couple years ago, and people were like, "What?" I'm like, "Still go, still do it."
They're coming to Nashville soon with Metallica, and I am dropping everything that I'm doing to make sure that I see that.
That's going to be incredible. I've seen both of those bands live in the past. They both just do a tremendous job.
I've never seen either live, so it's top of the list. Top of the list. It's like an experience that I feel like everybody has to have if you're a rock fan.
Yes, and years back was Metallica Sold Out. They'll never be the same. When you see them live, you realize they are exactly the same. Yeah, some of their songs got a little lighter, but they still play the classics. Oh,
yeah, of course.
Man, you're in for it. Oh, it's going to be so good.
I'm so excited.
I wanted to go back to a name you mentioned a few minutes ago, because when guys hang around and talk metal, and I'm like motionless and white, and a lot of dudes are like, "Really, bro?" Like, why? And like I said, like it doesn't have a gender to me. It just rocks.
Yeah, absolutely. I love Motionless. I've been a huge fan for such a long time, and their latest album, I think, is a masterpiece. Then they have a song called Master. That's stupid. But yeah, I love it. Everyone, I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, it's just a Breaking Benjamin ripoff," and I'm like, "Well, they're doing Breaking Benjamin better than Breaking Ben."
Wow.
Sorry, I love Breaking Benjamin too, so that is no shade. I'm just salty because I put that new song out and they saved the best riff of the song for that one part at the end, and it makes me angry. So
some of the drawbacks of being creative, I assume.
Yeah, I mean they're doing just fine without my opinions. So.
Well, but they also need the opinions.
Yeah, I love them. No shade at all. I'm just talking shit for support.
I'm going to go a little bit with your comment, and we'll go back and talk about Linkin Park.
Okay.
And the reason why I was skeptical too, because I'm like, man, it's just not the same without Chester. And then they bring in this new singer. It's female, first of all. That pisses half the people off. A little bit of a past. People love to dig up past. Who gives a shit? That's why it's your past. And everybody was against it before it even came out, and then you hear it. And I'll tell you what, if you didn't know it was Linkin Park, because everybody's waiting for Chester, if you didn't know it was Linkin Park, you'd be like, this bangs. This is pretty damn good. Your opinion on it. What gets you so up about it? 'Cause I know you've been hitting around to it without really blasting it, but what do you think?
I think that Emily Armstrong has ginormous balls.
Yes. That's a great way of putting it, too.
She came into an impossible situation. there was no way that there was not going to be hate when you're coming in and you are taking the spot of like one of the world's most beloved vocalists of all time.
Yes.
There's no way. And Linkin Park, just as a band, they were in an impossible situation. If you get somebody that sounds and looks exactly like Chester, you're replacing him. If it's too different, you're ruining his legacy. And it's like, well, y'all were saying Linkin Park didn't sound like Linkin Park before Chester passed away. So really, we're all just keeping the vibe going. But I think she had huge balls. I think she's an amazing talent and brings something new and exciting to a band that, you know, everybody already loves. I don't think she's trying to replace Chester. I think she's trying to honor his memory while also, you know, branching into this new chapter. So I have nothing but respect.
I appreciate that, and I do as well. And as always, you get skeptical. I probably even said that, I don't know, until you hear it and it's really good. And bands do this, like I said, legacy, tribute, like Pantera. Okay, they took Phil and Rex and then hired other musicians and tour, playing the music of Pantera to celebrate it. Why not?
Everybody has lives, and you know, everybody's a part of the band and wants to have a career, and it's just unfortunate that people feel like they could bring down the entire band because of the loss of one person, even somebody as, you know, influential as Chester Bennington. You got to allow people to move on at some point. What happens behind the scenes, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Right.
I don't know people's motives, and I don't pretend to. But I would like to think that, you know, nobody, when they do these tribute acts or whatever and hire on musicians, are doing anything malicious. I think it's all just trying to keep alive music that people love and allowing people to be able to still experience it in a live setting. So
yeah, it makes sense. I mean, look at Stone Temple Pilots. Throw them out there like fifth singer now. But I like this guy. I mean, they try to make him a little bit like Scott, but that's okay. Let's say, for shits and giggles, Linkin Park changes their mind. They get on the phone tomorrow and say, "Hey, Jaycee Clark, we've been hearing you sing. How about Linkin Park? Think you can take it on?"
I would love to think that I could fill those shoes, but I think I'm more comfortable being direct support on tour for them.
Okay. Very fair. Are you a Deftones fan?
I love the Deftones. I actually have a funny Deftones story. So,
Good.
the Deftones were just at the studio that I tracked Rotted at not long ago, and you walk into the room and you see all of the like cases that say Deftones on it, and I just assumed that it was like the band and everything. And if I'm being totally honest, I have zero idea what any member of the Deftones looks like outside of Gino.
Right.
Just being so
Same.
real.
Same.
So,
To me, they look like. I think they look like Alien Ant Farm. I always get them confused.
right? I know old pictures, but like in 2024, I have no idea what these people look like. So I park and I'm like going into the studio and I'm about to open the door and it opens and Chino walks out. And he's just so nice, so friendly. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. And I'm like, I don't even know what to say because I was not prepared to like meet this human. And he's just a guy. He's so nice. And I was word vomit and then I ran away. But I literally like said hi to him, shook his hand, and then ran. And then that's fucking Gino.
Right? God, like that's kind of like me meeting Jaycee Clark.
Oh no.
Yes. But
yeah, but I was taken aback by how friendly he was. I just kind of like imagined him to be like a kind of guy.
yeah.
Or just like, you know, on a phone, whatever. But he was
Yeah.
so friendly and I was not prepared for it. So made me love that band even more.
That's super cool because they're coming here in April. I have 2 tickets and my wife cannot stand the Deftones. So if you can make your way to Philly, there's an extra ticket in it for you. Hell, I'll buy your plane ticket. Come hang out. That'd be awesome to hang out with you at a show, right? That would be freaking awesome. But right now I am one man with 2 tickets. And she's like, And it's funny. I got to tell you this and see if you agree. You get a friend of yours that says, "Oh, okay, you like this band so much? Let me check them out. Are they screaming?" And you're like, "No, they don't scream." Are they overly loud? No. And then you hit shuffle on their playlist, and always comes out the screaming hard songs like
Oh, it's
Engine
always the
Number Nine and
one.
stuff like.
Like, this
And you
isn't a
get
good representation. I'm sorry.
yes, yeah, but they don't scream. This whole song is them screaming. I'm like, no, this song. Oh, it's so loud. No, 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 this song. And a buddy of mine taught me a trick way back. Always start with Change in the House of Flies because it's so
Oh,
slow and
classic.
everybody says start there because it's not screaming, it's not loud, it's not crazy. I'm like, damn it. Yeah. So I went.
Also, fun fact, I learned how to play My Own Summer on guitar. Just the opening riff.
Oh,
I learned it, and then I never touched it again. I'm like,
really?
did it, nailed it, moving on.
That is one of the greatest songs, in my opinion, of course. One of my favorite songs ever. And
Oh, it's so
again,
good.
we talk about metal women. Francesca Destruct, of course. She was doing videos of her playing bass to it because she's learning bass. And
Yeah,
then she would sing the screams, and I'm just like, whoa, awesome. So that's such a great song.
so good. Like,
Yeah.
very high on the get hype list.
Yes, very highly. I'm looking. I hope they play it that night. I'm sure they will. And
They have to. It's like a classic. Like, people will riot in the streets if they don't play.
all right, so here's the order. Either my wife agrees to go, which she probably won't. Jaycee Clark goes, or I go by myself because I'm gonna need that second seat. Because when they start hitting songs like that, yeah, make,
Start throwing.
make way. Don't worry, you could bring a Jaycee Clark entourage if you need to for protection.
My entourage is me and all my demons. Like, that's
Sweet.
me and all of my personalities. That's the crew. Chat.
That's all I ask for. That is all I ask for. I can't think of enough. The time like flew by, which I knew it would. And some people say, "Well, how do you do it alone?" Sometimes it's even better when it's somebody like you that I know likes a good chat, likes a good conversation, likes to
Yeah.
just talk about everything. Because sometimes people are like, "Well, you swayed away from the music a little bit." Sometimes it's when what makes you tick, man. That kind of stuff to me is so important. Once again, to associate. I associate the words with your attitude and your spirit and all that. And, that's very cool as well. Always wearing a bright smile, always wearing a positive attitude. Holidays. You do anything for the holidays? Anything special?
I don't know just yet. I might go to Jersey and visit my mom and my brother.
No way.
But I might also be too exhausted to fight holiday traffic at the airport. So stay tuned.
Right, there you go. And if you make your way to the Deftones show in Philly with me, you can always stay at Mom's in Jersey.
Hey, exactly.
Mom, what do you think?
Exactly. It's really not that far. My mom comes to Pennsylvania to see me all the time. So
Oh, that's absolutely awesome. And of
Yeah.
course, Nashville and all that. Man, you're out and about in all my favorite places.
oh man, we've been a traveling lady the last couple of months, so I have been excited to just stay put for a minute and just focus on creating and hiding at the same time. I don't
You
know
got
how that
big
works,
brother.
but I'm figuring
I
it
know,
out.
right? Somehow you manage. You definitely do. You can never be too careful.
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
remind everybody out there that you can find Jaycee Clark, the amazing Jaycee Clark. Instagram at Chase Face, Facebook Jaycee Clark, Instagram in my blank era, link tree of course in my blank era, Apple
Yeah,
Music,
it
Spotify,
has the
YouTube.
links to everything. If just check in this blank, oh geez, I don't even know my handle at this point. At in my blank era everywhere. I'm building, I'm growing, I'm trying to find a community of like-minded people that want to embrace their inner bad guy and stick up for themselves. So
Well,
check it out.
the
Or
fans act like
don't.
I'm gonna let you right. The fans act like I'm gonna let you go and just like cut all Jaycee Clark ties tonight. No, it don't work that way. If I have to be at work tomorrow, we'd be doing this till midnight. I think I said that last
oh
time because
man, love
I
me some
just
more for.
I just adore having you here. You're fantastic, and like I said,
Well, thank you for having me. I had a blast. It's like you said, it's always fun to kind of like talk about the songs and the new music or whatnot. But I truly love to just chat about music in general outside of myself because I love it so much. And music of all genres, I'm not a stickler for one over another. I just appreciate good songs.
Uh, One last thing for you, go, and I mean this in the most perfect of ways. You
Okay.
are, in my opinion, one of the most perfect human beings. Can I tell you that?
Well, you would be wrong, but I do appreciate the compliment. We are highly flawed. We are not a perfect person, and that's okay. That's okay.
What you've always presented to me has been perfect in just the best of ways, especially doing
Well,
this.
let
And
me fuck that up for you, Rope. I'm just kidding.
hey, here comes the last moment of my life on your show. No, absolutely, definitely welcome back anytime. And I will reinforce everybody right now. Use these links. Check out the brand new EP, Rotted. We played 2 of the songs already. We're going to play the last 3. Jaycee Clark, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, a thank you, everything. From music to spirit to soul to everything you are. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me, and let's do it again. Let's make it not so long before the next time.
Exactly. Maybe once every month.
Yeah. You know what? I want people to be sick of me. That's the goal.
Yeah, that is the goal. And somebody told me way back that if you want a good podcast or social media presence, make people sick of you.
100%.
This way. It's going to be the Jeff and JC show. And people are like, I'm so sick of these two faces, but I got to watch.
Ooh, I'm taking over some jobs. I love it.
Absolutely. Always a spot for you. Always a spot. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk real soon.
You
Much
too.
love.
Bye. Have a good one.
Jaycee Clark, ladies and gentlemen, and I got to tell you, I get so fan geeked by some of the coolest people. And jokes around about not being perfect. For the persona that we do here, what we do with music and creativity and fun and great guests, she's perfect. She talks great. She knows what she wants. She knows how to deliver it. And you just get the most positive feeling in the world. My wife came down to give me a little hello. She's not going to show her face on air tonight. That's okay. She's got a nice, cute little new haircut she's got going on. Back to playing bass. There she is, sneaking her head in real quick. And she wants to show the shirt, of course, the great people at Chaos Guitars with this awesome weekend. Lady White Rat and Company to celebrate Rose's birthday. What a terrific show that was. Again, shout out to Reese Singer of Singer Sound.
And tell them the 2X is not too big. I'm just wearing it really
And the
big.
2X is not too big. Yeah, she's here briefly. And I'm going to tell Chaos Guitars, and I'm going to tell Nick Myers, I'm going to tell a lot of people in the area that Jaycee Clark needs to come back. Not just for like one show, for many shows. Plenty of Jaycee Clark performing in our area. Let's play another song. Why not? Again, that awesome EP is Rotted. And this one is Dead as Hell. I thought I was going to save this one to the end because I love it. Let's do it now. Let's do it while we're fresh. 3 minutes, 27 seconds. We'll be right back live. Blank Era. The amazing Jaycee Clark. And the new one, Dead as Hell, from the EP Rotted. We'll be right back. Yo Show Live. Tuesday night.
I'm out of here, you made me freeze. No more love, just R.I.P. Tried 100 times, call it what it is. We're dead as hell. shapeshifters left here. You took the matches, burned it to ash. We're dead, dead, dead. All those nights you tried to break me. It's not me and John digging us the same grave. You took the matches, burned it to ash. We're dead, dead, dead. We're dead as. We're dead as hell. We're dead as hell. We're dead as hell. Dead as hell. We're dead as hell.
Available right now, the brand new EP, Rotted, Blank Era, Jaycee Clark, our very special guest on the program this evening. We played 3 of the 5 songs of the new EP, Rotted. We're going to finish it up before the evening is done. You want to listen to great music? You want to relax in style? You want comfort? Well, come on down this Saturday to Ashley Furniture, 908 West Street Road in Warminster. Take that down for a second. Why? You're going to get 25% off all furniture all day long. Q102 is in the house to host, as you can get a chance to get some great pictures and meet Cousin Eddie himself, actor Randy Quaid from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. You can meet Cousin Eddie, get a picture of the RV. Why not? Ashley Home Furniture in Warminster, PA, this Saturday, 1 to 3. Oh, there's great prizes too. Yeah, you can win a 75-inch TV, an Ashley Furniture gift card, a brand new laptop to watch the Yo Show, listen to these bands, a PS5, Jingle Ball tickets, and more. Of course, that 75-inch TV is a smart TV, so you can watch us on YouTube Tuesday nights in big, big color. Q102 will be in the house. Free family photo with actor Randy Quaid, a.k.a. Cousin Eddie from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Great prizes. Ashley gift card, 75-inch TV, laptop, PS5, Jingle Ball tickets, and more. 25% off everything. Ashley Furniture this Saturday, 908 West Street Road, Center Point Place in Warminster, PA. It is the place to be. It sounds like it's going to be awesome. So if you need anything, any little piece of furniture, calling out to Ashley Furniture and meet Cousin Eddie. And definitely tell them the shitter's full. Definitely do. And you can check out and get some nice surround sound system or something cool, like a nice wraparound couch like I had down here, and win that 75-inch TV and watch the Yo Show on there and watch Jaycee Clark blow up music on the big screen. Sure as hell what I do all the time. Whew, that was great. Let's get to a little bit of your cousin and your family. I kind of see that, yes. My man, Bear Earl Raines, back in the house. Good to see you, dude. And you take a little breaks here and there. It's good to have you back. Let's talk about some stuff. How about, now this, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. This alleged shooter, this Luigi Mangione, of course, the whole CEO shooting thing. This dude has become like a massive star on social media. And, well, before we do this sad story, let's give a happy one. Blank Era, thank you all so much for having me. Had the best time chatting it up. We love you so much, too. Awesome. Blank Era and Jaycee Clark. We root for you like crazy. One of our absolute top dogs, top guests, top people here on the Yo Show. Whew, God, it's almost like I don't want to talk about anything else. But, so this dude, this Mangione, this shooter that some people are saying is the wrong guy, and women are saying, oh, he's so hot, he's so sexy, blah, blah, blah. Why is this a social media phenomenon? The man is actually allegedly being accused of murder. Don't really care what the situation is, but let's think about a little bit different about who our heroes are. You see somebody great like Jaycee Clark out here, and then you want to celebrate this dude. Change your thought process. Change your life. Let's get that out of here. It's killing me. It's ugly. I guess a congratulations and a farewell to Iron Maiden drummer Nico McBreen, who said after 45 years he's retiring from touring with Iron Maiden. Wow. The thing about Iron Maiden being around for that long, wow. It's still great. They still do a great job. Now, a lot of bands either try to roll on and aren't quite there anymore, or some bands stop doing it. Iron Maiden's a band that can continue to do it. So Nico, yeah, best of luck to you, dude. It's sad to hear, but again, we'll always have time and spirit for Iron Maiden. There's Iron Maiden up here. This was knocked over in case it looks different. Yes, wife, I noticed you knocked so many people over. She mixed bands. She did collabs. Like Motley Crue and Kiss are mixed up, and Slayer's mixed up with Guns N' Roses. And I don't know if that's what she aimed for, but she nailed it. Big time. Whew. Again, the whole EP of Rotted. Let's do it. Criminal is the next one. This is a great one as well. Blank Era. Criminal. About 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Yo Show Live Tuesday night. Our guest, Jaycee Clark from Blank Era. Since she has a brand new awesome CD out called Rotted, we decided to play the whole thing. Criminal. We'll be back. 3 minutes, 44 seconds. Yo Show Live Tuesday night. Jeff the Shark Perini. Solo like Han. Enjoy.
Footsteps in the hall. A sign there's more than hurt inside these walls. I don't wanna lose my hope, but sometimes I think it's hanging from a rope. Is I'm more than sick and tired? You blame it on the way I'm wired, but there's no one to call when you lose it all and nowhere to hide when you're paralyzed. Don't care if you think it's pitiful. Tell me I'm fighting fair when I'm alone. Maybe I'm the wolf they want to cry. Spend all my days alone. Is anybody home? My bloods are always close. Every day feels like a replay. Trying to get a rhythm of my own shame. Spend all my days alone. Is anybody home? My bloods are always close. Don't care if you think it's pitiful. You make me feel like I'm just a criminal. Try to sleep at night, but it's loud in here. There's too many voices, so my house that's clear. I don't wanna lose my hope, but sometimes I think I might as well be a ghost. I can't save myself from falling. All I do is end up crawling. But there's no one to call when you lose it all and nowhere to hide when you're paralyzed. Tell me I'm fighting fair when I'm alone. Maybe I'm the wolf they want to cry. Spend all my days alone. Is anybody home? My bloods are always close. Every day feels like a replay. Trying to get a rhythm of my own shame. Spend all my days alone. Is anybody home? My bloods are always close. You think it's pitiful? Don't make me feel like criminal. Listening for footsteps in the halls. A sound that's more than her inside these walls. I don't wanna lose my hope, but sometimes I think is the more than sick and tired? Is it all the way I'm wired? There's nowhere to run. I've come undone. Tell me I'm fighting fair when I'm alone. Maybe I'm the wolf they want to cry. Spend all my days alone. Is anybody home? My bloods are always close. Every day feels like a replay. Trying to get a rhythm of my own shame. Spend all my days alone. Is anybody home? My bloods are always close. Don't care if you think it's pitiful. You make me feel like I'm just a criminal.
Man, if that just doesn't grab you in the chest and say, holy wow, then I don't know what does. Blank Era, Jaycee Clark, Criminal, off the brand new EP Rotted, which is out right now. Apple Music, Spotify, no excuse not to find it. Enjoy it. It's really freaking awesome. And she was here tonight. Big thanks to Jaycee Clark for coming back on this program. Excuse me. Even though I get fan geeked, I get very excited to have her as well. Topics? We got some. And I got to talk about this just a little bit. I didn't want to, but I'm going to talk about this just a little bit. I was figuring like maybe I'd get away from it. Of course, I got to find a banner. There it is. Juan Soto, of course, signed with the New York Mets. Pardon me. A couple days ago. And for baseball fans everywhere, the over $765 million contract knocked a lot of us on our ass, so to speak. Think of the dollar amounts. Went from the Yankees to the Mets. Took one less year, I think. I think the Yankees were from 16 years. Took 15 years, $765 million. It's almost like $50-some million a year. The number is ridiculous. Where it used to be a difference when you talk about Ohtani, because at least he could pitch as well as being an awesome hitter. Probably never pitching again. His offense makes up for it. Juan Soto's defense doesn't make up for anything. It's pretty brutal. And yeah, he swings a great bat, but $765 million, $50-some million a year, and then we're talking about bringing back Pete Alonso. Where does this money come from? How insane is this money? There's no way that they're generating big profits by signing guys like this. Even winning the World Series, I can't really see it cashing in like this for that big an investment. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm closed-minded because the Phillies did. But the Phillies did a couple years back with Bryce Harper, whose $300 million, $330 million contract looks like peanuts. Coming soon, the $1 billion contract. There's going to be a guy out there that signs for $1 billion. Trying to size up the times. Who it possibly could be. I'm maybe somebody in college still right now, but Jesus. $1 billion coming soon after Juan Soto's $765 million signing with the New York Mets. I know my wife's cousin Chris. He'll be happy. He's a big Mets fan. He's allowed. He grew up in North Jersey. He's allowed. Oh, man, so much. The New York Giants, back in New York, not really the big spenders, but one player did a little spending, and the player was not named. However, a Giants player did gift game tickets to OnlyFans star Ava Louise. They brought her in and said, at the right moment, give us a little flash. Let's distract the Saints, and let's get away with a win. Well, that wasn't going to happen. Saints lost anyway. The Giants lost anyway, despite the lovely Miss Ava Louise being in the house and apparently giving it a lift. More power to you. It's not crazy. It's a couple game tickets, whatever. It's an attention grab from a pro athlete, and she said, apparently there was an exchange where she said, "What number are you?" and said, "Don't worry, you'll know who I am when the time's right." And didn't give up his number, but apparently gave up a couple tickets to OnlyFans store. News, I tell you. Is that what you got? Is that all you got? Now, I'm going to re-advertise this for you all. Don't forget, we're doing this at the Fuge, December 28th. About 18 days away from it. Saturday, Key Concert Series is back in action at the Fuge. An amazing venue, I'm telling you. Let's pack in more shows. This is a great venue. Really nice. Looks like a stadium outside. They got an awesome studio room. Holds a couple hundred people. Great stage in there and sound. Key Concert Series always brings you great shows. And tonight, on Saturday night, the 28th, we're going to do a little holiday celebration. Christmas and New Year's, as we present two awesome tributes. Eric Richardson with the music of Dean Martin. And Richard D. Simone with the music of Frank Sinatra. Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra at the Fuge. Great tribute to them. The Fuse is at 780 Falcon Circle in Warminster, PA, by Ashley Furniture. How about that? KeyConcertSeries.Ticketspice.com to get your seats in advance, $15. $20 at the door. Food and drink will be sold by Tranquility Brewing Company. Not only do they make their own great beer, but they also carry this great beer straight to an actual distributor of Yingling as well. So you can get yourself a nice Yingling and get yourself some nice Tranquility Brew, some food. Got great food, burgers and pizza and great stuff like that. Why not come with us? Check it out. December 28th, The Fuge, a holiday celebration with the music of Martin and Sinatra, done by Eric Richardson and Rich DeSimone. I'll be there. I MC these joints, so I'm always there. I love it. I get so excited. That's coming up. A lot of great stuff coming up. Speaking of coming up, we got a couple things coming up on the Yo Show. And first of all, I want to give a shout out to my dudes from Bryn Athyn playing this Saturday. We entered the show with their song Better Days. You can see them live this Saturday, Sweeney's, Northeast Philly. The great Bryn Athyn Band live, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Must be 21 to enter. Please drink responsibly if you are going to drink, because that's very important. I want everybody to survive. The Yo Show has, as I forgot to erase the last two, I still got Alex and Jaycee Clark in there. But tomorrow night, December 11th, we're back. Cheyenne Ettinger will guest co-host as we welcome the incredible songstress, Miss Laura Cheadle. To see her live, to truly believe, and we saw her live a few months back at Fat Lady Brewing. Perfect. And we'll talk about what's up with her December 11th. December 14th, the band Ruinous will be our very special guest. We look forward to having them on the program. I may have locked in some things since then because, I feel like I'm off here. Laura Cheadle tomorrow night, Ruinous. And then, of course, before the holidays, that's how weird this is getting with me. So the 17th is Ruinous. The 18th, the 18th is a Christmas celebration. The 19th, once again, in case you don't remember, Strange Culture on the program. We're going to do a special night of Strange Culture. We're going to talk about their new world premiere song that comes out Friday. We'll get you psyched up for it with some of the bands, other music. Talk to them. We haven't spoken to them in quite a while. One of our favorite bands. We're going to get you psyched up for that. That's Thursday, the 19th, a special Yo show. So 3 Yo shows next week. Make sure you capture them. Oh. I have to close tomorrow night, so I won't be able to watch the Yo show until around 9:30. Oh, good Miss Laura. She's phenomenal. My wife wants the 2-year bands to get together and play on stage. Amazing Milo Sky and Laura Cheadle. That's right, Bear. Make sure you come back. Laura, who you had mentioned years ago, said, dude, check out Laura Cheadle, and right away hooked. She'll be back. I think it's her 3rd or 4th visit. Can never be enough visits. We absolutely love Laura. Yo, what's up, Jeff? It's Jason. Sorry I missed the show. I was really busy. Bro, you're allowed to be busy. Good friend Jason Rushman in the house, who we met back in the days of the Happy Hour Pod. How about that? It's been a great audience so far tonight. Let's look at the loves and thumbs up and the emojis we get. Emojis from Brandon Lampvet. Thank you, dude. The awesome band Harkin. Guitar whiz from St. Ricketts. Tom Nuspickle in the house. The superstar drummer Todd Fry. We got some hearts from our good friend from the Michael Bott Band. Thank you, as always, for checking in. Kinsey King Official. They're awesome guitarists, Mr. Devin Davies. My wife, Cassie Perini. I hope I got a heart. Our good friend Rich Buscemi, music lover and great friend of the show. And Mary Kate, who we hope to have on the program someday. She does great acting and modeling and stuff like that. She's super cool. So, and she's become a big friend of the show. Ryan Beckett with 4 sharks, baby. That is awesome. Greatly appreciate 4 sharks up. We're going to start doing that. Let's do that next. Yeah. But thank you for the heart emojis and the likes and all that great stuff. We have a blast doing this. I did promise everybody the complete EP of Rotted by Blank Era. So that means we're going to get to Didn't Expect That. You didn't expect any of this, did you? You didn't expect all 4 goodies tonight. Blank era. Didn't expect that. The song's about 2 minutes and 47 seconds long. And after we play it, we'll come back with a little more Yo Show and talk about what's coming up. Maybe another topic or two, and get ready to go home. Enjoy. Tuesday Night Live. This is the Yo Show. Blank era. Jaycee Clark, our special guest. Didn't expect that. We'll be right back.
Fake name, champagne, put me on the main stage. Listen to the wind, tell a friend, tell your namesake. I can't make myself give a fuck what they might say. Catch me cooking dinner with your head on a plate. Call 'em up, call 'em out. Run your little track, run a tab, run your mouth. Call me what you want, baby, say it out loud. But you better take your shoes off, bitch, this is my house. I bet you didn't expect that, huh? Didn't expect that, huh? I bet you didn't expect that, huh? I bet you didn't expect that, huh? Get a little closer, let me run you over. Let me use my car while you scream Red Rover. I'ma pick you out like a 4-leaf clover. Open up the casket, call that closure. I'ma string you out like a fresh washed linen. Shooting for the stars while you hit the ceiling. Calling me like it hurts my feelings. I'm a penthouse bitch, you're just lived in. Woof. I bet you didn't expect that, huh? 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 Why you gotta do me like that? Stay the same. Double down and give it right back. Feel the pain. Didn't think that I would fight back. Choose myself. Now I'm gonna take my life back. Didn't expect that, huh? I bet you 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 didn't expect that. Did ya?
The entire EP, Rotted, new from Jaycee Clark and Blank Era. Sensational. And she was amazing. And of course, she thanked us for an always great chat. That makes me happy. Thank you, Jaycee Clark, for coming on the program. Greatly appreciate it. Her second visit with us. And like I said, I still get fan geeked about some of them. And Jaycee is, again, familiar with the great band Twisted from our area. The studio that they work in down in Nashville, they have she's come across them before and said they're a great band. They certainly are. Bare Rains, I'm telling you, hell yeah, indeed, not a bad song on that EP. So go there right now. All the links are right down the bottom. Not even shout it out for you again in case you can't see them. Find Jaycee Clark on Instagram at JaceFace, JaceFayce. Facebook at Jaycee Clark. Instagram, In My Blank Era. Link tree / In My Blank Era. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. What the hell are you waiting for? Skull Magnet says, hey, brother, good to see you again. Thank you. It's good to see you, too. Skull Magnet 99. It's a little scary, huh? Yeah, we like that. I'm not afraid of nothing around here. As long as I don't have to watch those Art the Clown movies. Y'all know how that goes. But we're good. Great night with, excuse me if I belch a lot, but I'm sitting here. Great night with music by Jaycee Clark. God, did we talk about everything already? That's absolutely wild. 12th. We're not going to leave yet, of course, because let's go one more time with this ad, though, because I was told the ad, I'm kicking butt with it. We'll fly it up here. Ashley Furniture this Saturday. Meet Randy Quaid, actor who played Cousin Eddie in National Lampoon Vacation. Get a pic with the RV. Win great prizes from Ashley Furniture. 25% off all furniture all day. 20% off all furniture all day. 25 months, no interest financing. Hosted by Q102's Buster and the Philly Captain. It is this Saturday. Ashley Furniture, come on down. 908 West Street Road, Warminster, Centerpoint Place. Come get yourself a little something. Come get a picture with one of the most hilarious characters in movie history and see the RV. That's going on. Love it. Love to do it. Real quick, and not that I have, anybody to bounce off here, but I want to talk just a little smidge about our Philadelphia Eagles. And there's definitely a reason why they have been terrific, to say the least. The Eagles have been terrific this year. And a big, big, big game coming up this week with Pittsburgh, which we know. We understand it's a biggie. Pittsburgh brings a pretty fierce blitz. They bring good run game. Good overall team. No doubt about it. The thing that rubs me the wrong way as we look right now at the standings with our Eagles up, at 11-2. The Lions are 12-1. Everybody thinks, it's going to be the Lions or it's going to be the Vikings. Eagles are 11-2 and a really good team. We've beaten some good teams. This Pittsburgh team comes in at 10-3. And running the high of the win streak, you figure 9-game win streak? God, yeah. You figured the team would come together, gel a little bit. But then there's A.J. Brown in the press conference when they said, what is the one thing in his team right now that's lacking or you can fix? And he says, passing. Here's a receiver kind of taking a little dig as quarterback. I'm a little discouraged by that. I've always been an A.J. Brown fan. Thrilled when they got him here. Like Hurts. But Saquon Barkley is just doing so much great work. Why dumb down his work by pointing something out like that? You could have said, maybe a little more pop on special teams or, maybe just keep playing harder. Something like that. To actually say the passing game, set your team back, dude. A team that has won 9 in a row. A team that many think can win the NFC. If I may channel my inner Stephen A. Smith. What the hell happened to those Dallas Cowboys last night? This team just begs to lose football games this year. Begs. Late in the game, Cowboys block a punt, goes downfield, another Cowboy player touches it, fumbles it, Cincinnati gets the ball back again, drives down the field, scored a winning touchdown. Of course, helped by DraftKings, I had Jamar Chase, so I won money. But, God, man, this team, it really finds ways to lose. And I used to feel bad for, not feel bad, but CeeDee Lamb, tough situation. He's getting paid. But they played good last night, but man, them guys, it's still Dallas. You don't feel bad for anybody in Dallas. I laugh. I find it absolutely hilarious. Oh, gracious. That was just too much. I go to sleep at that. Just check out pictures I've got. I got pictures that have been in this thing for years. Here's pictures of my dog. That's Henry, a little wink. And that's Hannah. Sound asleep. Here's a former photo of me and Jewel from back in the day. We miss you. Here's a 4-way of Brianna Dale. It's Jewel's favorite. Much love. Here's the one we showed last week. Me in front of Alex. And just meet great people all along the way. And Nick from Strange Culture. They're going to be on a special Thursday night in a few weeks. Here's the great Yo Show hat. There's me and all as well. Barbara Blackthorne, we love her, of course. And first concert, last concert. Let's do this. I don't think I've done that. Have I done this yet? I might have. Brr. Thanks. What happened to Jewel? We have had contact. We have spoken. We have hung out. As far as where we go from here, time. And I hope Jewel knows if she's watching. Let me get this banner out of my face first. Stupid thing. There we go. If she's watching, if the urge comes back, you're ours. You're our family. And you're always welcome back right here at any time. Say it. Say the word. Try to show hands in the audience. Who wants to see Jewel back on the program? Come on now. We do. We love you. We miss you. Another great one of, we also miss Joey, our little friend Joey. There's Jewel and Joey. Yeah, we missed them. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. What else do I have here? Got a cool picture of Alex. Kelsey living good. Yeah, save these photos and I always forget to take them away. There's my Jaycee Clark. All right, good stuff. 9:47. It's almost time to go. But I want to remind everybody out there again, this Saturday night, if you're in the Philadelphia area, you can check out Bryn Athen at Sweeney's in Northeast Philly. 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. I'm going to play the song here in a minute. Better Days. That's why I brought them up. So let's do it. Let's play one more tune here. Bryn Athen, who's playing this weekend. We'll be seeing him Saturday night. Make sure you do too. Better Days in its entirety. Well, let's start from the beginning. We'll come back to Better Days. Because it's 4 minutes and 19 seconds long. But it's awesome. This Saturday night, Bryn Athen. Sweeney's. Let's hear Better Days. We'll be back in a few minutes here. Yo Show live Tuesday night with a look at who's coming up. Stay tuned. Coming live this Saturday, Sweeney's, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. The amazing Bryn Athen will be in the house. Can't wait for that one. And my man Ryan Beckett's stuck in the heart. Thanks, bro. Greatly appreciate it. This, of course, is the Yo Show. And like I said, let's take a look at who's coming on. And I got to sneak some in because there's some new ones that might have missed the list here. How about that? Coming up to the Yo Show, of course. The 14th. That is wrong, isn't it? Because today's the 10th. I'm sorry, right. We're right? Yeah, we're right. The 11th, Laura Cheadle. Tomorrow night, that is, of course, Laura Cheadle. Definitely did something wrong here, though, did I not? Except I've ruined us on the 14th, and that's not true, because that's a Saturday. So, December 17th, ruin us here on the program. December 18th, our Christmas show. December 19th, a special Thursday night with Strange Culture. Very excited for that. Let's make sure we didn't miss nothing. January 7th, we start off the new year with an awesome local country singer, Lily Moss, will be on the program. January 8th, we do something a little bit different. An award-winning alt model and former Playmate and model, Stephanie Love, will be on the program. Very, very excited to have her. Can't wait to talk to her. September 15th is Vos. Our good man James will be here live. Tuesday, January 21st, Life After Last. Super cool band around here. Life After Last will be on the program. We got so much coming up. I'm like, can't even get it on in time. And yeah, 14th is wrong. It's not a 14th. 17th. Great catch. Thank you, Ryan Beckett. You the man. Miss you guys, man. We're going to have, speaking of which, you looking at a picture of the lovely Cheyenne. She will be guest co-hosting tomorrow night. We always have a blast with her. And Laura Cheadle will be the guest. She is also super cool as we prepare to bring you to an end of another Tuesday night. Which makes me sad because I got to go to work tomorrow. Anyway, we will see you before Christmas. Do not sweat. I am Christmas. Thanks, Bear. I'm not even ready, though. There's not very many people to buy. I got to get stuff for my nephew, though. Got to get my nephew. Probably a little something for my wife. Thanks, dude. It's great having you. Always great having you hang around with us. Jason Rushman just made me realize I got 15 days. Oh, my God, 15 days. Doomed. Yikes. Okay. We are going to get the hell out of here. Our good buddies from St. Ricketts. The song pretty much since the beginning. With Fire Cannot Burn. www.sricketts.com. A humongous thank you. Bring that back in a second. So we're going to do it on the 18th. If you guys got a Christmas song to submit, let me know. We're going to do a night of Christmas. And possibly the Grimjacks, if they sign on that night. We'll see. Thank you, dude. I will rest well. Let's get out of here. Again, St. Ricketts, www.saintricketts.com. Well, why I came back on, totally forgot. But let's play St. Ricketts. And let's go home and have a great evening. Don't forget, this Saturday, make it a full day. Ashley Furniture, and then Sweeney's to see Bryn Athen. Good night. Oh, that's why I came back. Massive thank you to Jaycee Clark, our very special guest. Blank Era. The new EP, Rotted, is out now. Everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music. Stop playing around. Get there. And then when you're done, you can play this. And then a replay of us. See, I've got all your plans. Have a good night. Good night, dude.
just to reach new heights of glow. So